Greetings, I am Ruchita Bhadir from TY Instrumentation and Control Engineering. The topic I am going to present today is environmental laws. Environmental law or environmental and natural resources law is a collective term describing the network of treaties, statutes, regulations, and common and customary laws addressing the effects of human activity on the natural environment. Whereas environmental legislation is a collection of many laws and regulations aimed at protecting the environment from harmful actions. In the Constitution of India, it is clearly stated that it is the duty of the state to protect and improve the environment and to safeguard the forest and wildlife of the country. It imposes a duty on every citizen to protect and improve the natural environment, including forests, lakes, rivers, and wildlife. Reference to the environment has also been made in the directive principles of state policy as well as the fundamental rights. The Department of Environment was established in India in 1980 to ensure a healthy environment for the country. This later became the Ministry of Environment and Forest in 1985. Although all these laws didn't come into existence without any incentive, there were events which triggered the introduction and implementation of these laws. Following are such triggering events.
The United Nations Conference on the Human Environment held in Stockholm, Sweden in 1972. The Indian Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, in a seminal speech in the conference, brought forward the connection between ecological management and poverty alleviation. She said, "Are not poverty and need the greatest polluters? How can we speak to those who live in villages and in slums about keeping the oceans, the rivers, and the air clean when their own lives are contaminated at the source?" A good example is the 1984 explosion of a pesticide factory located near the town of Bhopal, India. Chemicals that leaked into the air resulted in an immediate death toll in the thousands. Earth Summit 1992 produced the Rio Declaration on Environment and Development, the Statement of Forest Principles and Agenda 21. The Rio Declaration states that nations have the right to exploit natural resources within their borders. Their actions do not affect the environment in other nations.
As a result of these events, Article 253 was formulated.
The most important, Article 253, has been used to enact most of the legislations in the field of environment. First, the Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1981 provides for the control and abatement of air pollution. It entrusts the power of enforcing this act to the CPCB, which stands for Central Pollution Control Board. Second is the Environment Protection Act 1986, authorizes the central government to protect and improve environmental quality, control and reduce pollution from all sources, and prohibit or restrict the settling and or operation of any industrial facility on environmental grounds. The next, Biological Diversity Act 2002, is an act to provide for the conservation of biological diversity, sustainable use of its components, and fair and equitable sharing of the benefits arising out of the use of biological resources and knowledge associated with it. The last one, National Green Tribunal Act 2010, has been created to award compensation for damages to persons, property, and the environment arising from any activity involving hazardous substances.